Have you ever had a boss who made your work life unbearable? The kind of boss who seems to thrive on creating a tense, uncomfortable atmosphere? You're not alone. In a world where work forms a significant part of our lives, the impact of a toxic boss can be devastating. Let's delve into the realm of toxic bosses, their behaviors, and the adverse effects they have on the workplace. Consider the case of Sarah, a talented graphic designer who worked for a well-known advertising agency. She was excited to join the team, but her excitement soon turned into dread. Her boss, the creative director, was a classic micromanager. He insisted on approving every minor detail, leaving Sarah with little room for creativity. The constant scrutiny and lack of trust stifled her talent, and she eventually left the company. Then there's the story of Mike, a diligent sales executive. His boss was known for belittling employees in front of their peers. One mistake, and Mike would find himself the subject of a humiliating public performance review. This abuse resulted in a decline in Mike's confidence and productivity. Manipulation is another trait often seen in toxic bosses. Take the example of Jane, an ambitious project manager. Her boss would often manipulate situations to his advantage, twisting facts and shifting blame. Jane found herself constantly on the defensive, wasting energy on office politics rather than focusing on her work. Lastly, favoritism can be another trait of a toxic boss. James, a dedicated software engineer, experienced this firsthand. His boss would consistently overlook his achievements, instead favoring a less competent colleague. This led to a lack of motivation and high turnover in the team. The behaviors of a toxic boss can create a culture of fear, lack of trust, and high turnover. They can also hinder employee well-being, morale, and overall productivity. In conclusion, a toxic boss is a serious issue that can create a damaging work environment. It's essential to recognize these behaviors and take steps to address them. Employees deserve to work in a positive, respectful environment where they can thrive and grow. Remember Sarah, Mike, Jane, and James. Their experiences illustrate the impact of toxic bosses, but they also serve as a reminder that change is possible, because no one deserves to be stuck in a toxic work environment. In the end, it's about creating workplaces that are not just about profits and productivity, but also about people. For it's the people who make an organization, and they deserve to be treated with respect and dignity.